Ultra-right radicals have also seized a column of Russian-made trucks moving through Ukraine. One member of Kiev's parliament says the vehicles will now be used by Ukraine's so-called National Guard. Details here in the next explanation, with Ryan O'Neill.
The volatile situation in Ukraine took a strange twist as a Russian truck manufacturer KAMAZ announced that a convoy of around 50 trucks had been seized by an armed group calling themselves the Self-Defense Forces from Maidan, as it was travelling from a depot in the north of Ukraine on its way to Kazakhstan. Now, the gunmen threatened to open fire and insisted that if Russia is attempting to seize territory in Crimea, then they have a right to seize Russian property. But according to KAMAZ, explanations that these trucks are not Russian property, but are actually part of a deal with Kazakhstan fell on deaf ears, and the convoy was ordered to turn around and head back to the depot where it is now being guarded by these armed groups. KAMAZ is viewing this incident as nothing short of theft, and have asked the Russian Foreign Ministry, as well as the Ukrainian Interior Ministry, to look into this and try and help. But these reports are reinforcing concerns that open banditry is taking place across the country, and the choice of target being heavy goods vehicles also raises questions about the intentions of these radicals, considering footage has emerged of Ukrainian military vehicles and tanks making their way eastwards towards the Russian border.
And it's not just murder and theft allegedly carried out by right-wing radicals in Ukraine. Here's how the new authorities deal with any media that refuses to cover the situation in the country the way they want. Yeah, the man in the chair is now a former director of one of the country's TV channels, accused of airing anti-Ukrainian content. His office was stormed by people who introduced themselves as members of the Freedom and Speech and Information Committee. The director was then beaten and forced to write a resignation letter. Meanwhile, a number of Russian channels have been banned in Ukraine, and a satellite provider which used to work with RT was threatened by unknown gunmen.